and subtract numbers and when to multiply numbers and what to do about negative signs. Okay, so we're talking about operations, especially with negative signs. Okay, so the rule is same signs add, different signs subtract, bigger sign wins. So we're going to look for same signs because same signs will add. So we have a -1, a -4, and a -9. These are all same signs. So we're going to take these same signs and we're going to add those. Okay, 1 plus 4 is 5, and 5 plus 9 is 14. So we just added all those and we got 14. Okay, so these are all negatives, so the biggest sign is definitely negative, so that's -14. Now, what's left is a +5 and a +8. Those are same signs. So it's the same signs, so we add. So 5 and 8 make 13. So we'll put the 13 here, and that's a +13. Now, if same signs add, different signs will subtract. So this is a negative and this is a positive. So we'll subtract 13 from 14 and we'll get 1. And the bigger sign always wins. With the 14 is the bigger, its sign is negative, so the negative wins here. So -1. Next, I'm going to find all my negatives. Those are the same signs, so -1, -9, and -8. Those are all same signs. So when I add my same signs, because same signs add, I'll get 1 plus 9 is 10, and then 10 plus 8 is 18. So this will be adds up to 18, and will be a -18. Now I'm going to add all my positives. 4 and 5 are my positives. You add a 4 and a 5 together, you get 9. And that's going to be a +9. Now, this is a negative, this is a positive. Same signs add, but different signs subtract. So 18 take away 9 is going to give us 9. And remember, bigger sign wins. The 18 is the bigger number, and so its sign wins. So that's a -9. Okay. Next, we're going to find all the same signs, which are the -3 and the -9. So same signs will add. You add the 3 and the 9, you get 12. And that'll be a -12 because the bigger sign wins. Then we're going to put together all our positives, the 1, the 5, and the 8. 1 and 5 make 6. 6 and 8 make 14. So that's going to be a +14. So we have a negative and a positive. Same signs add, but different signs will subtract. So 14 take away 12 leaves 2. And the bigger sign wins. The 14 is bigger, it is positive, so the 2 is positive. You don't have to put the plus here. Keep it 2. Okay, here, same signs add. So we're going to put together the -6 with the -5 and the -9. So you add these two, you get 11, and you add the 9, you get 20. So this will be -20. Those are all same signs to add. Then you have a +4 and +8. We're going to add those. We're going to get 12. And that will be positive. Okay. So we just did same signs add. Now these two are different signs, negative and positive, so we're going to subtract these. So 20 take away 12 leaves 8. And the bigger sign wins, which is a 20, so it'll be negative. Okay, so that's your same signs add, different signs subtract. Now with these, if we're going to take all the double signs and make them into single signs. So this is negative. All negative negatives will become a positive. All negative positives will become a negative. So this is a negative, so it will become a positive. Now I don't have to put the positive at the front, but just to let you know it did change. This is a positive negative. Remember, positive negatives turn negative. So it turns into one sign, and this is 5. This is a negative, it turns into a positive. Okay. So now that we turn all the double signs to one sign, now we can find same signs add. So I have a positive here and a positive here. So these are same signs. So these will add, and this becomes a 4, a +4. So again, same signs add. Then the -5 doesn't need to add to anything, so it comes down. So we have a +4 and a -5. Different signs will subtract. So 5 take away 4 leaves us 1. And the bigger sign wins. The 5 is bigger and it's negative. So it's going to be a -1. Okay. This is only 1, so we don't need to change that. But this is 2 signs, a positive and a negative. Positives and negatives become 1 negative. This is a negative and a negative. 2 negatives become a positive. And here's a negative negative that becomes a positive. Okay, now I'm going to look for same signs. I have same signs here. So I'm going to add those. The 1 and the 2, when you add those together, they give you 3, and it'll be a -3. Same signs add. The 5 and the 2 are same signs, both positive, so we'll add those and we'll get 7. And then we'll get +7. Now, with these two, these are different signs, a -3 and a +7. So different signs subtract. So 7 take away 3 is 4. And the bigger sign wins. So 7 is bigger, its sign is positive, so it'll be a +4. Right, next. -3 plus 9 +1. Okay, once again, we have double signs here, here, and here. So a negative and negative will become a +3. A positive negative becomes a -9. A negative negative becomes a +1. Now we'll look for same signs. These are same signs. So we'll add 3 and 1 become 4, and the 4 is positive. The -9 comes down, so we have a positive and a negative. So positive and negative subtract. So 9 take away 4 gives us 5. And the bigger sign wins. So the 9 is bigger and it's negative, so the answer is negative. Okay, here we have one sign, so it's -1, doesn't change. But here we have positive negative, that changes to a -9. Here we have negative negative, that changes to a +1. Here we have negative negative, that turns to a +2. Okay, so same signs add. So -1 and -9 are same signs, so we'll add those. So 1 plus 9 is 10, and that will be negative because bigger sign wins. The 1 and the 2 are both same signs, so we'll add those. That'll be 3. The bigger sign wins, which is positive. Now we have different signs, negative and positive, so we'll subtract. 10 take away 3 is 7. The bigger sign wins, which is the 10. It'll be negative, so -7. Now, let's multiplication. When you multiply and you have two negatives, negative times negative, your final answer will be positive. So multiplying this will give us positive. So 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. And 6 times 2 is 12. So again, 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. and 6 times 2 is 12, and this will be a positive 12. Again, you don't have to put the plus on here. Plus, without the plus, it's still positive. Here we have a negative times a negative times a negative. We have 3 negatives. When you multiply by 3 negatives, your answer will be negative. Now let's multiply the numbers. 1 times 2 is 2. 3 times 2 is 6. And 6 times 1 is still 6. And 2 times 6 will be 12. So this will be a negative 12. Here we have 1, 2, 3 negatives. So this answer will be negative. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. And 3 times 6 will be 18. So the answer is negative 18. Next we have 1, 2, 3, 4 negatives. So this will be positive. So let's multiply our numbers. 2 times 1, that gives us 2. 2 times 2, that gives us 4. 4 times 2 gives us 8. And 8 times 1 gives us 8. So the final answer will be positive 8.